Was I wrong for telling my cousin no? Last year, at the age of 25, I achieved something I had dreamed about for years. I bought my very first house. It wasn't handed to me, and it certainly wasn't easy. I worked long hours, saved every extra dollar, and made countless sacrifices to finally afford a modest 3-bedroom home. One bedroom was mine. The second became my home office since I work remotely, and the third was a guest room meant for exactly that. Guests, friends, or family could stay for a weekend, maybe a few days, and then head home. It was never intended to become someone's permanent residence. Everything was peaceful until I received an unexpected phone call from my cousin Tasha, who is 27. To be honest, Tasha had always been trouble. Even as kids, she had a habit of lying, stealing small things, and blaming everyone else whenever something went wrong. My mom used to joke that Tasha could break a glass and somehow convince the entire family that someone else had done it. Unfortunately, things only got worse as she got older. She started hanging around the wrong crowd, constantly partying, and there were even rumors about drugs. Nothing was ever confirmed, but no one in the family would have been surprised if the rumors turned out to be true. Because of that, we barely had a relationship. We only saw each other during family gatherings, and even then, our conversations rarely lasted more than a few minutes. At first, the phone call seemed harmless. We exchanged a little small talk, caught up on life, and then, just 2 minutes into the conversation, she casually announced that she had broken up with her boyfriend. Then she said she was coming to stay with me. Not asked. Not, would it be okay? Not, could you help me? She simply informed me that she would be moving into my house for a few months until she could get her life back together. She said it as casually as if she were inviting herself over for dinner. I politely told her no. I explained that my guest room wasn't meant for long-term living and that I needed a quiet environment because I work from home every day. The moment I refused, her attitude changed completely. She accused me of thinking I was better than everyone else just because I owned a house. She said I had become arrogant and selfish. I stayed calm. I didn't argue, and I didn't change my answer. A few days later, another family member called me not even Tasha's mother, but one of those older relatives who always appoint themselves the family's unofficial peacemakers. She told me I should help because family takes care of family. She insisted that letting Tasha stay with me wouldn't cost me anything. I disagreed. I reminded her that I'd seen this exact situation play out before. Every time Tasha moved into someone else's home, it was never just for a few months. She always brought chaos, bad decisions, and endless drama with her. Somehow, she never left until the homeowner seriously considered legal action just to get her out. I wasn't willing to let that happen in my own home. I worked incredibly hard to build the peaceful life I have now, and I wasn't about to risk it for someone with a long history of creating problems wherever she goes. I'm sure Tasha will eventually figure something out, but it won't be under my roof.
If this story stayed with you, if it touched something deep inside you, please leave a like and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Thank you for being here.